Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Right to the air is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Herbert on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Herbert here, 3rd and long. Into the hands of Ganson. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
17 yards. First down, Houston.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and 10.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's caught. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal, Chargers.
Hampton can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Chargers finish up their opening drive. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Attack!
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. On the move, headed right. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
8 yards on the pickup, 2nd and goal at the 1.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Walker again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point by Buckner is up and good. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Herbert from the gun. Brought in by Gadsden. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offensive line fast.
14 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
That one's good to McConkey. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2.
Play action, Mahomes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dante Jackson takes it away. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
Now, do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go, little lady! Hero 15! Hey, ripple it!
Back to the air following that pick 6. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He just throws this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Yellow.
They'll throw third and long. Complete to Walker on the check down. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a one-score game in the first half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Butker to try the point after. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. To throw, Herbert. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing now, Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's third down.
Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes, third and long. Complete here to Hampton. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. Gets this one to Gadsden. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Baylor Tigers. Go.
Looking inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Touchdown, Houston. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Kelsey's got it right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
43.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 40.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again.
Chargers 35, Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Captain. Hey, we're Lion. Hey,
Herbert now. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
The Chiefs 32-yard line.
What?
Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Herbert to throw once more. He finds Johnston. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
42. Chiefs 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yellow. My side.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Yellow. What's that?
The final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Well, I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, in these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL and college.
Yep.
Yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive. That's the point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down to almost, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Chargers, first down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
10 more yards.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chargers.
Lion.
Now Herbert again. Chased out to his right. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Hampton gets it out of his own lead. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Baylor tight. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
5-9.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies.
And he's in for the touchdown. Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yep, 43, 40, attack, 40.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. You didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Mahomes now. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Dose of the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Attack, attack.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 19-yard line.
Catch made left side by McConkey. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down give to Hampton. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it, that's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Back to Hampton. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Trying again with Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer. That's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal.
Line. Whoa.
You're going to try to throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Yards, the gain on the play.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Gets his tight end on the corner route. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, sundown. Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got the first down grab and still going. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
An 8-yard gain.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
49. Chiefs, 43.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Here's a design run. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this isn't just anyone in O'Star